Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending on wherever you are and your time. Um, my name is Joe. Once again, I welcome you to this channel where we say nothing but the truth that will set you free, according to the words of the Bible. I am so saddened about the death of our hero, the late former president, Kibaki. Blessed memory. May his soul rest in perfect peace. God grant him eternal rest. Having said that, it's shocking, once again, surprising to me and to many people that one so-called Aden Duale can insult the late president in the parliament. It's so unfortunate. It is absolutely unfortunate. And I want to tell Aden Duale, wherever he is, if you are listening to me or you're watching this video, mind how you talk about a great man like Mwai Kibaki. Don't compare Mwai Kibaki with questionable character. Do not compare, and I repeat, it is so insulting to the late president, the family, and the entire people of Kenya to compare Mwai Kibaki with a man of questionable character. He was a noble man, he was a wonderful man, he had his own, he made his own mistakes as human being. To err is human, and to forgive is divine. He had made his own mistakes when he was alive. Nobody is perfect. There's no perfection in any living human being. There is no perfection in any Homo sapien anywhere in the entire wide world. So it is allowed. We can excuse that and pray to God to rest his soul in perfect peace. He made his own mistake when he was alive. He made his own mistake when he was a lady. But he was a great man. Compared to so many, the gentleman was actually a gentleman. He was a honest man. He was a very straightforward man. You cannot compare him with any man of questionable character that we have today. You can't compare that with them. So it is so bad, and I want you to go back to the parliament to withdraw your insult to the great man that has just passed on. I heard that they were comparing William Samuel Ruto with Mwai Kibaki. For goodness sake, it's just the difference between dark and the light. There is no difference. There's no comparison. You cannot compare the light with darkness. You cannot compare darkness with light. There is no comparison when it comes to Mwai Kibaki and William Samuel Ruto, a man of questionable character, a man of a very corrupt Homo sapien to the core, a land grabber, a man that has every ill associated with his name. You can't compare that to Mwai Kibaki. I've never heard of any scandal that Mwai Kibaki has been involved in. I have not. I've not heard of one. The only thing that I personally can say that Kibaki did that to me was wrong or to me was not good enough is what everybody knows. It is the public domain about the 2007 election. You are comparing Ruto with Mwai Kibaki, and you are mentioning about politics of betrayal. That is why I said Kibaki made his own mistake when he was alive, which is human. Kibaki betrayed Raila. Not because of not only politics. Let's forget about politics now. That he promised when he becomes president he's going to make Raila, the prime minister is going to make him this and that he promised and he never fulfilled. That is okay. That is politics. You can't compare that to Ruto that and that Uhuru betrayed Ruto. Uhuru never betrayed Ruto. Kibaki betrayed Raila big time. The whole world knows this. And he's forgiven already. Raila is a man who never bear grudges. He reconciled with him, they work together. This is the man, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. He is the father of Raila Amolo Odinga. He is the one who brought Kibaki to the Kenya politics. When Kibaki was a lecturer in Makerere University in Uganda, he literally went there to bring Kibaki back home to come and serve his people politically. He was not a politician. He brought him back to Kenya. He bought him a new car. He got him a house to live. He gave him a job. He did everything for Kibaki. That is the father of Raila Amolo Odinga. Nobody's talking about it. After that, when he was campaigning, when he wanted to become president, Raila is the one who said Kibaki torture. Raila campaigned for Kibaki in everywhere in Kenya. This same Raila. When Kibaki was involved in a road crash between Machakos and Nairobi when they went for campaign, and he was badly injured and he broke his leg and everything, Raila took him to Nairobi hospital. He did not even trust the driver of the ambulance. He drove the ambulance himself to the hospital because he fears foul play. He did that by himself. And again, when he even thought about, now you have to go out of this country for your own safety, he took Kibaki to London for treatment. He literally paid with his card to take Kibaki to London for treatment. Kibaki was booked an economy class. He changed it in the airport, booked for him a first class in the plane to take Kibaki for treatment in London. You remember what Raila said? Raila and the Sema, our captain is injured, but the match will continue. What a man, what a statement. And he made it, and he campaigned throughout in the absence of Kibaki. When Kibaki was in the hospital, in London, Raila was busy campaigning for him. And he won the election. He was sworn in a wheelchair. Have you forgotten, the people of Kenya, Africa? Have you forgotten? This man was sworn in on a wheelchair. When he returned, he told Raila, no, man, I think we have to give you the vice president. Because he was so impressed. But you know what Raila said? No. Wamalwa has promised, and we cannot change it. If I should take the vice president now from Wamalwa, it would be a betrayal. So I will not do that. I will wait for my time. When it was the time for Kibaki to appoint Raila as the prime minister, he declined. He betrayed Raila big time. As if that was not enough. 2007 election, 2007-2008, Raila won with well over almost 2 million votes. Kibaki turned it around. The whole world knows it is a public domain. That is why I said Kibaki was a very wonderful man. But he made his own mistakes like any other human being. So that was his mistake, I wish, and I know he regretted it. He knew what happened. He knows everything. He regretted it. It brought about bloodshed in Kenya, which we never prayed for. And that is why we want Kenya to vote for the right man today. After all that, Raila worked with Kibaki as the prime minister for that 5 years. Aden Duale is claiming that some people made life difficult for Kibaki in the parliament. What a nonsense. That was job. That was profession. Outside the parliament and outside the job, they were very good friends. They did not have any problem. Raila did not bear the grudges of having been betrayed. He never did. The man accepted and he moved on. And life continues. And when he was going again in 2013, Kibaki did not support him. He did not tweet back. He did not say anything. He never felt bad. He never felt bad. This man did not bear grudges. He forgive very easily. Now, at the Duale, for you to come go to the parliament and start talking those nonsense, comparing Ruto with Kibaki. Kibaki never dish out money in campaigns. He never did that. Kibaki did not do that. And Raila is not doing it too. Raila has got organic supporters, organic followers and supporters in Kenyan politics across the whole of that country, Kenya. And we all know this. Organic supporters. Kibaki never dished out money in campaign. William Ruto does. How can you compare the two? William Ruto has been convicted of having grabbed somebody's land. Have you ever heard that term of Kibaki? Why you are comparing the two? Kibaki believed in promising and doing and fulfilling it. Ruto never promised anything and fulfilled it. Nothing. Only propaganda and deceit, and we all know this. How are so daft, Aden Duale, to start insulting the great person, comparing him with William Samuel Ruto? I've never had Kibaki going to the campaign to abuse anybody. Ruto goes to the campaign rally to abuse everybody. Mutu Akidelawale, Uyu Mukanga, Uyu Muta Nyororo, all those names, calling other people names. Kibaki never does that. How can you compare Kibaki with Ruto? Very insulting. This is a bloody insult, which nobody should take lightly. I think that man should withdraw and apologize. Aden Duale, I am challenging you to withdraw that and apologize to Kenya for lying, for talking rubbish, for insulting the late president, Mwai Kibaki. Mwai Kibaki was an economist to the core. He was a gentleman. He never believed in all. He was not confrontational with anybody. Ruto does. Ruto is full of lies. Ruto is full of deceit. Have you ever had any corruption dealings about against with Kibaki? Numbers uncountable about Ruto. How can you compare the two? Kibaki was not a dictator. Ruto is. Ruto has taken after late President Daniel Arap Moi. He carries money all over. This is exactly what Ruto believes in. This is what Ruto has been doing. He wants to turn Kenya back to the dark days of Moi. That's exactly what is going to happen. Kibaki did not, was not a tribalist. Ruto is. When Ruto and Uhuru had the chance, 50-50 chance to name the cabinet members, he named all the members from Kaleji. Why Uhuru spread it all over the country, Kenya? Can't we not see it's in the public domain? It's a simple thing. It's very simple. So if Ruto could do that when he had the half of the government, what about when he got the full government? For goodness sake, it's going to be government of the Kalejis by the Kalejis and for the Kalejis. It will always, that is what it's going to be. It is just going to be like that. Let's not cheat ourselves. It's just going to be like that. Aden Duale, I'm putting it to you that you have no brain, that your memory is lost, that you can compare these men, you can compare them. You cannot compare Ruto. Nothing compared to Kibaki. What has Ruto stood for in Kenya? I've not heard about anything good that Ruto has stood for in Kenya. I've not. I haven't heard of one. Anything good for Kenya is not good for him. But he will come back and benefit from it. He is the one who will come back and benefit from it. Not this time again. Ruto was against multipartyism. He was with Moi. Raila fought for this multipartyism that everybody is enjoying today in Kenya. One of the people who fought for it, Ruto was not here. Ruto was against everybody. making money. 2000, I mean, YK92. YK92. Ruto was there grabbing money, supporting money. If Ruto is saying that he supported Uhuru in the 1990, the 2002 election, when everybody has left him, it's because you were with Moi and making money from there, not because you love Uhuru. Please, give me a break. Even if you love Uhuru, does not mean that he must support you, because if you are not good for the country, you are not good. If the country is going to get, crumbled with you there, then it's better what Uhuru is doing is the right thing. So, how do you dare compare these two? It's just like night and day. You can't compare them. There's no comparison at all. There is no comparison whatsoever. Ruto was against revolution. He was against revolution. So what has Ruto supported in this country that is good for that country? What has he done? We can count them. New constitution, Ruto was against it. He's benefiting from that new constitution today. He's a deputy president. From that new constitution that was enacted, that was brought about by Raila and Kibaki. Now tell me, what have you supported? What has Ruto supported to compare him with Kibaki? He was against the new constitution. Ruto was against the new constitution, and we all know it, and is benefiting from that new constitution. If not for the new constitution, Ruto should be very thankful to Raila. Because if not for the new constitution that has stated so clearly that the president must have a running mate, they are going to run together and win election together. If not for that, if it was like Moi picking anybody, you will be forgotten by now. Uhuru would have shocked him out long time ago completely, and will have appointed somebody else. So, but today, Ruto had no brain to think and thank Raila. Aden, Duale, you have no brain to think and thank Raila. All of you are against Raila. When Raila is doing the right thing, you are doing the wrong thing. And now you are benefiting from the right thing that Raila has been doing, and still you are castigating him. Oh, goodness God. Wetangula was there just the other day and shouting and insulting Raila that God will punish him at Alenyanyua team Wanyoyi. That is not your political party. Your own party. They know why whatever they are doing in their own political party, they know what is good for them. Now you are insulting Raila and if you're cursing him, God will curse you, Wetangula. God will curse you, Wetangula. And all of you that are all non-entities and deceitful people, God will curse you. Mudavadi is against Raila today. Oh, Mudavadi said, Raila is not supporting. Raila made you the deputy prime minister because he promised you that you were going to be his deputy president or the vice president. If only 2007 election, the victory of Raila was allowed to hold. Mudavadi would have been the vice president. Raila never betrayed anybody. And he became the prime minister. He made you the deputy prime minister and minister for local government. What else do you want, Mudavadi? What else do you want? For goodness sake, what else do you want? In 2013 election, he promised he was going to make you prime minister. He did not. He was not handed over the victory. So that was not betrayal. He will never betray you. Once he promised you, he will do it. That is what he's going to do. He's not going to change. Now you are Wetangula is cursing him. Now what about Africa that won the election clearly in Dandy Hills, and Ruto took it. You are not cursing Ruto. For goodness sake, why are people not straightforward? Why are people so deceitful? These people you call yourself leaders, you are no leaders. You are just eaters. Because of the money that Ruto has stolen and dishing out to you people, you can't even say the truth about matters. It is very bad. Where are we heading to in Africa? If this is the way we are going to be playing our politics, where are we heading to? Where are we heading to? So, Aden Duale, you have to apologize for insulting Kibaki. You have to apologize for insulting Kibaki. Kibaki is slave, let it so rest in peace. Do not insult him. Say the truth about him. Do not compare him with thieves. Do not compare him with land grabbers. Do not compare him with corrupt people. Don't say what Kibaki. I mean, so it can be compared. Ruto can be compared. He cannot be compared to Kibaki. Ruto is worse off. Even more is better than Ruto. If by any chance, God forbid, if Ruto becomes president of Kenya, you are finished. I can tell you because thank you for listening. If you would like and you feel that this video educates or makes sense, please give us a thumbs up. Click like the video and give us a thumbs up. We shall be back again to tell you the truth about how things are going on. May the soul of the late president rest in perfect peace. God bless each and every one of you. God bless you, all my supporters and the listeners. God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana. Kwaherini for now.